Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, so we've just been here in the tomb colonies. We could sell our mushroom wine. We don't really need to. We're not going to sell any of that either. And then we don't have any tomb colonists to sell. Okay, we are going to explore Venderbite though. Here they favour candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. Tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, till they laugh or cough. One building at 3 seems abandoned. An unorthodox technology. Sweeter scents draw you into a shop which sells candles. Lilac, lavender, honey. You fall into discussion of their manufacture with the shopkeeper. Yes, she says, proudly displaying her missing arm. We render ourselves to good end. Oh, don't look like that. Our fats are of a finer quality than any other. We grow tired of our bodies down here. Wow. So it's like our own arm she made the candles with. We gain a tail tear and 1 tear. Okay, cheers to that. And then, yeah, for now we're pretty much done here. We are going to leave and get ourselves up to Wither is the next port call, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there's the Z-Bats. Okay. Let's see what we can do against these guys. There we go. We should be able to... Let's dispose of the corpses. Because we don't need to eat right now. Yeah, let's do that. We lose 1 terror. Okay. Then on we go. Okay, so we're heading up towards the Wither, and the Lightberg, or the Lifeberg is up here. And then, was it Mount Nomad is going to be up this way somewhere. Normally further east though. But thing is, Lifebergs we can tangle with. They're not easy fights, but we can handle it normally. And then Mount Nomad is just run away. Boiler Reach is snow. Touch it and it puffs the vapor. Your crew huddles close to the warmth of pipe and funnel. A brisk spatter of spray. Dundersea is restless. This area would have been great for an underwater. Well, I didn't actually check, so maybe there is an underwater place that I don't know about. So maybe some point in the future we'll have to do a bit more exploring, because so used to following kind of the shipping lanes between ports now. I don't really go off the beaten path much anymore. So hopefully having a submarine will change kind of the paths that we do follow. Okay, Lifeberg guy. So he's either up there or he's over there, I guess. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. Wither. Let's gather intelligence. The citizens of Wither enjoy questions, so much so that they always answer a question with another question. This can make intelligence gathering frustrating. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? It could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication, supposition to compose a report. Okay. We're going to explore the town. Wither is a quiet, chilly town of grey stone, closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have an irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. A walk by the shore. The Black Sea whispers on the beach. Their soft sound is audible above the waves. A woman in an iridescent green gown waves vaguely from a rock near the shore. A sorrowful sighs waft across the water towards you. An idiot castaway? A mermaid? Of course not. Mermaids are a preposterous myth. Okay, let's approach. The poor woman won't answer your hails, but she's obviously in need of assistance. A fanged mouth rears from the water, big enough to bite a boar in half or swallow a pig. The woman contorts and slides into the water. She's the tip of the monster's tail. This will be untidy. Okay, well, let's try this. I'll obliterate it. A ferocious battle. With cutlass and with pistol, your sailors stride into battle. The serpent obviously expected nothing of the kind. It essays a number of savage strikes against you, and then a lucky shot takes it in the eye. You harvest its bones and scrape its hatching young from along the rocks by the shore. Okay, so we got 1 harlot fry and 3 Stygian ivory. Now we have 5 of those. Okay, that's cool. Let's continue on. So I think we're done there. How's the questions? So we need a watchful curio. Don't really want to get their attention. The initiates of the house are looking to speak of him, but you may be able to bribe them enough to gain a few tenuous snippets. I'm going to spend the money and see what we get here. The end of the beginning. He's not a god. He came from the north, where it is too cold for gods, and to the north he will return. If you go north, nothing of you will remain. Okay. Right, so we're not going to do that again then. We can buy fuel with sea stories or mother salt. And then we could sell our Stygian ivory for Tales of Terror, but we've already got plenty of those. And we can buy supplies with Tales of Terror as well. I think I might actually do that because we do have plenty of them. I think that's enough for now though. Okay. So let's be on our way. Oops. Did that twice by mistake. Right, so that lifeberg will probably be some... Oh, a spy walks a ship. They're good, very good. Were it not for a single envelope sitting face up instead of face down, you might never have noticed. Track down the spy. Search every cabin. Open every lockbox. High risk challenge. Okay. Slip through the net. The crew is not informed of the precise reason for the search. They stare at each other suspiciously. Good. Next time perhaps they will be more alert. Okay. So we lose one member of the crew because obviously they were the people who weren't very nice. The spy, as it were. Uh-oh. Oh, let's get away from you. And why can't we actually fight you? There we go. Okay, let us actually do the fighting, maybe? The fighting thing? There we go. Okay, let's slow down a bit. Lightberg wants to get closer, that's fine with us. We'll just shoot you. Okay, and then let's dock there. Okay, codex. Let's get the strategic. Let's get the port report first. No one will speak. This is a challenge. Silently forthright. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar. The meaning is unclear. Even when you can understand, there are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. Okay, then this strategic information. Make the pass sign to a mute exile. Nod, nod, shrug. She hands you an oilskin pouch. 9 foolscap sheets of beautifully written cipher, gathered from who knows what corners of the Untersea. You look up. She points across the water towards the distant lights of Wither Town. She shakes her head. No home there for her. Not now. She points to your ship and raises an eyebrow. Though other sailors clutch to their Z talisman and make signs against evil, the folk of Wither are uncanny. Those who are exiled to Codex must be more so. Yeah, let's welcome her on board. She can't or won't speak, but it's clear she knows the Z. She'll do well, this one. Okay, so we gain 1 crew, and we gain 5 terror. Okay, agree to a damp request. Seeing your ship, Adrani approaches with purpose. After a soggy exchange, it seems he seeks passage to the undersea spire of Scrimshander. Okay. A deal is struck. Few return from Scrimshander, not because of the danger, but because of the cost of leaving. Still, your guest promises compensation to cover the trip and your safe departure afterwards. How generous. And then we're done in Codex, so we're going to leave there. Okay, and then we're going to Stutter's Haven. If the Lifeberg wants to come along, that's fine. Come say hi, Mr. Lifeberg. Oh, you're too chicken, are you? That's okay. Okay, let's start angling down the way we need to go. Excuse me. Bit of a burp there. Frostbrand, vast and chilly. Fortress siege by questions, answers and riddles. Okay, not far off now. Yeah, I'm excited about having the submarine. It's really opening up new possibilities. It's great. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth. So one assumes. Yeah, we need to go to the surface sometime as well. Just load the ship up and go. And then here we're going to try and reduce our terror because, what is it now? 32. That's a lot to be at the start of the voyage. Okay. So let's get the port reports. What are the squatters up to? Bickering amiably. Not all are Imrimi or Withern. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor. Now and then a very cold, very sad rugby man. But for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. Okay, let's take tea. Then we're gonna leave. And then come back and take tea again. Cut the engines right there. So here in Japan at the moment, like the last couple of days, the rainy season has started. So it's a little bit humid and obviously raining, and it's that kind of, mostly at the moment, it's that kind of persistent drizzly kind of rain that's really annoying. So it's not like pelting down or anything, but sometimes it does. There certainly will be a lot of heavy rainstorms as well this time of year, but it's definitely not my favorite time of year here. One of the reasons I left Ireland was to get away from the rain, so definitely don't enjoy this month. But then So that'll be kind of it for the whole of June. That's how things will be here. And then in July, then the weather will pick back up again. And I generally enjoy most of July. Towards the end, it kind of gets a bit too hot. And then in August, it's just unbearably hot, even for Japanese people here. But July's, is a pretty nice month. July, September, October, they're all kind of, they're nice because the weather's dry, the weather's nice. It's not too hot. Although some days it does feel a bit too hot. But then, as I say, August is just off the charts hot. But at least where I live now, which is Saitama, is not as hot as where I used to live, which was near Nagoya. And also in September, the Rugby World Cup is going to be starting here in Japan too. So I'm really looking forward to that because rugby is my favorite sport by a long way. My favorite sport used to be football, or those who aren't from Ireland or UK probably call it soccer. But that used to be my favorite sport. But once I discovered rugby, then it's kind of all bets were off then, because I find it just so enjoyable. Okay, we're going to move on from here now. And we're going to go down to the salt lines. So let's go on this side of the salt lines. Oh, apparently my battery's running low, which means that I must have unplugged my PC by mistake. Let me see. Yeah, looks like it. So give me a second while I try and plug it back in. Where exactly is it plugged in? That's the question. Uh-oh. And that jellyflower is going to try and kill me, so I'm going to pause for a second and see what the hell's going on. Why is everything flashing? Okay, luckily everything is okay, although we did just get hit there. That's not so okay. Speed up. Oh. What's wrong with my aft weapon? What's wrong with my weapons in general? They don't seem to be working properly. Oh god, he's going to hit me again. Well, let's get in there. Okay. Let's compile a port report. Nothing remains. Witness. An end. Every time, even time has halted here. Who comes to survey the ruins? Right, then we can try one of these two. Okay, let's try this. Actually, no, I want to pick over the encampment. From time to time, some entrepreneur attempts to continue this disassembly of the salt lines. It never ends well, but perhaps they've left something. Nothing. A steady breeze blows from the north. Ozone and ice. The false stars prickle above. The salt lines wait for their end. Okay. And then we're going to leave here. Hopefully we can take out this stupid jellyflower. Let's actually shoot it this time, please. Go. There, gotcha. Let's scoop it up. We gain a supply. Good. Okay, so next we're going to go down to the wherever's actually under the sea down there. I'm going to go for these guys as well. One more hit and they're done. Gotcha. Okay, loot and scuttler. Get a supply and 2 fuel. And then we get 4 more supplies. Wow, that's pretty decent. Cheers to that. Okay. On we go. So Zebat should tell us that there's something under the waves not far to the south. There's something underwater some distance to the south. There we go. Okay. And let's... Okay. Oh, we need to wait for... Where's the deeper water then? We're almost on top of it. Let's go out this way then. No, still. We can't past it. There must be somewhere. Maybe we have to go over this way. Ah, there we go. No landlubber will notice a change, but you feel the air prickle on your skin. Somewhere new. It certainly is. It's under the Z. Ah, we're right beside the entrance to. Wrack. Okay, hello there, Wrack. Let's get in here. Wrack, earn your entry. The wreckers surround your dock submarine. Oh, this isn't good. The wreckers surround your dock submarine. They greet you with crooked blades and rusted blunderbusses. Easy, trespasser. You want in, you prove you belong here. Tell your exploits, impress them with tales of your daring, or at least make yourself the hero of a violent story you overheard. Okay, let's do that. Natural-born storyteller. Your words are like hooks in their ears. The violence drags them where you will. By the end, they're sheepishly lower their weapons before raising them again in great cheer, sounding like the thundering of cannon fire. Done fine, trespasser. Welcome to Wrack. The city is in want. Okay. Ships lured by false promises and lights litter the sea floor. Their broken hulls mark a city for the wreckers. The citizens are in constant motion, working to survive and appease the fair king, who sits deep within the city on his wheeled throne. Okay, let's compile a port report. The Admiralty would be very interested in the wreckers' activities. The wreckers know their duties. The poets write enticing lies. Talkers travel to other ports to spread them. Miners construct the devices which will sink the lured ships, and salvagers strip them bare. The most celebrated of the wreckers wears no special costume, but are easily identified. They mumble poems in Arabic to themselves. They whistle lively tunes in new scales. They wear heavy gloves and carry silver clippers with which to cultivate tether. Okay, cool. Now let's consider the state of the city. The wreckers look sallow. Stores are running low. There's enough food to subsist for a time, but the poets may soon be out of paper, and the miners won't be able to make their explosives if their powder isn't refreshed. But the Fair King ensures there is order. He goes without, just as his subjects do, and he sees that those who forsake their work for despair are flogged. Okay, then, so that needs Scintillac, which we had until we sold, so we know that now. Then we need to get that and improve that to be able to do any of those. Okay. Follow an echo through the holes. Many wreckers sing, but none quite like this. Careful, trespasser, a wrecker warns as you approach. He escaped from Dahut. Mind your manners, or you might lose an ear. He looks up from a water-warped pianoforte, adjusting his glasses. His hand is stained with ink. There's music written on the wallpaper behind him. Okay. The escaped composer's song. Take this with you, says the composer. It is a score scratched into a sheet of seaweed. Okay, we're going to do it. We know that's probably not a good idea, but we're going to do it. Away from Dahut, the composer explains, while I languished in a cell in Dahut, dining on drowny slops, this is the music I wish to have. You glance over the score. The tune suggests the impact of metal and stone, a broken shell, a bubble of air slowly rising to the surface. This is not a cheerful song for a submariner, or a submarine. There is a lady who was imprisoned alongside me. I don't even know her name, but her courage kept me whole. If I go there, rescue her. There's no one else deserving of a cell in that place. Okay. And then I guess we collect songs from him. So, Drowny Love Song, Drowny Hymn. Okay, interesting. So then we'll just leave there. Or, bid him farewell for now. Okay. And that's all we'll do there. So we shall leave there. And actually, before we leave there, I think I'm going to end that episode. So hope you've enjoyed and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.